let's get to this thing. There's my top 10 favorite junk foods. Let's get to it. All right, my number 10. I'm going to put, and this is tough right out of the gate. I'm going to put PB&J Uncrustables. They're delicious. I love peanut butter. I love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I guess they're kind of it. Yeah, they're basically a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But these things are just great. I could put down a whole box. No problem at all. I'm more of a strawberry jelly person. Grape is pretty good. I think I've seen they do them with honey too. But when I was in school, when I was back in high school, this used to be a optional thing for lunch. Like if you didn't like a certain meal, they would give you can have a PB&J Uncrustable or two. Like summer camp time. I used to coach at the local summer camp and summer sports camp, and they would just be handing these things out. I would take bagfuls of Uncrustables home and just go to town. They're so good, cold. You can heat them up. They're really, really good. One of my favorite junk foods of all time, and very smart. Very smart. This is like inventing bottled water. Like bottled water is very convenient, but it's also a very stupid invention because you can literally just have a bottle and fill it up. All right. And like a nice fancy bottle and fill it up and bring it with you. But there's a certain convenience level that it makes bottled water like one of the best inventions of all time. And having one of the most simple sandwiches to ever make, cutting the crust off of it and like smushing it together is like a stupid level of genius, and I'm here for it. So number 10, the PB&J Uncrustable. Number 9, I'm going to put, this is so tough. I'm going to put Cheez-It Grooves here, especially the white cheddar Cheez-It Grooves. My wife has bought many a box for herself. I have not given her a chance to have said box for herself. This is that salty, delicious, especially like just the white cheddar cheese flavor is great. Like, I low-key wish there was like a cologne of that scent. Like, it's just so good. I would drink it. If it was a drink, I would drink it. It's a great flavor. I like white cheddar popcorn. It wasn't enough to make this list, but the white cheddar Cheez-It Grooves are they're special. They are special. And it's just a fun cracker. It's fun to stack a bunch and throw them in your mouth and go to town. I really don't know how else I'm going to describe it. So yeah, Cheez-It Grooves. It's my number 9. Number 8, I'm going to put mozzarella sticks. Put mozzarella sticks on here. I have been consuming mozzarella sticks for a very, very long time. Holiday parties. One of my favorite parts of New Year's Eve was my mom would make mozzarella sticks, and that wasn't something that we got all too often. And like, I love, like, the goopier the cheese, the better on the inside. Like, if I want that cheese scalding hot, I want it dripping out. All right, just wobbling around all flaccid like. I want, like, I've had mozzarella sticks, but the cheese is like solid, and that's not great. All right. There was this place that I used to wrestle at, not for, but at, it was in the Rochester area, and it was called Q's Bar and Grill. And the venue shut down for whatever reason, but they used to have mozzarella sticks that were like mozzarella logs. Like, they were the biggest mozzarella stick I've ever seen, and it was my favorite part of every show that I did. Every single time I would get paid, I'd run right to the restaurant and grab a plate of these mozzarella cheese logs. I miss them. They were delicious. Any of my wrestler friends from back in the day who wrestled on those shows knows exactly what I'm talking about. But mozzarella sticks comes in at number 8. My number 7. It's a classic. Pop-Tarts. I love Pop-Tarts. I love the variety of Pop-Tarts that have come out over the years. And as a kid, I loved the commercials. I mean, that's how they get you, right? They sucker you in with the commercials. As a kid, you're watching Saturday morning cartoons, and there's a commercial for Pop-Tarts. My earliest memory with Pop-Tarts was the Batman and Robin licensed Pop-Tarts. I talk about this all the time. They had like the Mr. Freeze one, they had a Batman one, and they had a Robin flavor. They might have had a Batgirl too. I don't know. There was a couple different flavors. I'll try and find the picture and put it up in post-edit. But I've been hooked ever since. And I remember when I started to work more, I used to try, like I'd buy a different flavored box of Pop-Tarts all the time, right? You have your basics, strawberry, cherry, which is my favorite, blueberry, cinnamon sugar. They had like watermelon back in the day, which was a really fun flavor. I think that was part of it too, was seeing like how the frosting on the tart, on the Pop-Tart was like laid out. Like I thought that was a pretty cool. But then you go down the road and there's like hot fudge sundae where you can have like they encourage you to have it frozen, cookie dough, like banana, like all sorts of banana flavors, like really, really awesome stuff. I love the variety of it, and Pop-Tart is not safe in my household. So that is my number 7, is the Pop-Tart. Number 6, I'm going to go with peanut butter M&Ms. I'm going to go with peanut butter M&Ms. I love peanut butter. I think I've already stated that with the PB&J Uncrustable. I did. It was not that long ago. Peanut butter M&Ms to me are the superior peanut butter candy. All right. I like them. They taste better than Reese's Pieces, in my opinion. They actually taste... If peanut butter can taste natural, then that's what a peanut butter M&M would be. Like Reese's Pieces, I enjoy them, but compared to a peanut butter M&M, it's no contest. The peanut butter M&M is far superior. I love it. I think my dad loves these too. I don't know if it's like a genetic thing that I get from him, but I don't know. I peanut butter M&Ms I could put down all day, every day. It's good. It's my favorite candy. Even like I grew up loving Reese's, and I still do too. And I still do. Like there's certain Reese's products that I will eat no matter what. But to me, grab a handful of peanut butter M&Ms and I'm good to go. So that is my number 6. On to the top 5. My number 5, I'm going to go with fruit pies. Well, mostly fruit pies. Those boxed, like you can get them at like any grocery, like convenience store. 7-Eleven has their own brand of fruit pies, but they also have like the chocolate pie and birthday cake and some other different flavors. I used to get these a lot in high school, like the apple ones. They were so soft. Like the shell was so soft. The pastry part of it was so soft, and it was just loaded to the brim with apple. And I think I would definitely have to say the apple one is my favorite. I do like the chocolate pudding one, but if I'm really hankering for some fruit pie, I will stop at my local 7-Eleven and get a box or two. Usually they're relatively cheap, and they have a pretty wide selection there. There's a lot of different ones out there aside from the ones that I've named. I have seen a banana cream one. I've seen a strawberries and cream one. I've seen a s'mores one. They're getting a little crazy. I never got to experience the Ninja Turtle ones, which I'm really sad about. But that's one I would I would take from time and give a shot. But fruit pies, what a fun concept. What a concept. Let's take the wonderful art of making a pie and somehow find a way to make it even unhealthier and more delicious in its own special way. So fruit pies comes in at number 5. Number 4. I'm going to go ice cream in all of its variety of flavors. All right. Growing up, you got excited for summertime because the ice cream man was rolling around in his van. You hear the jingle, and you ask your parents for a couple bucks, and you go run outside and buy what you can. All the character ones where the eyes were gumballs, but they were never lined up properly, and all those. But I grew up by a Dairy Queen, so ice cream was great. The Dilly bars, the Buster bars. I'm quite fond of the blizzards. But if I had to pick one ice cream for this list specifically, because obviously ice cream is such a broad topic, I would take the ice cream sandwich, especially the Nestle Toll House cookie one. I discovered that one in Disney World in the 10th grade, and it changed my life. They're a lot smaller now, which is sad because they're more expensive, but they've condensed them. But I loved the soft cookie, soft chocolate chip cookie with the ice cream in the middle of it. I thought it was a perfect combination. Yeah. If I'm feeling ice cream more often than not, that's what I'm going for. So that is my number 4. Number 3. This is a newer phenomenon. Probably the newest phenomenon on my list, but it's Doritos, but not just any Doritos. Tangy barbecue Doritos. This is the best chip I have ever had in my life. I am a barbecue chip fanatic, and I've had them all. I've had the Lay's. All right, I've had the Utz. I've had what are some of the other ones? The Frito, the barbecue twists, Lay's. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing a brand here. But the tangy barbecue one is the best. And it was only, I think, a limited time thing, like an offering. They were just trying to do some sample flavors. But it became so successful that it's now massive. Like back when I first discovered it, I can only find it at Tops. I don't know if Tops is a national thing, so some of you might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But there was only one grocery store that I could find it at. Now, I can find it just about anywhere. It's got a perfect kick. It's got the best barbecue flavor. And yeah, I could put down a bag. No problem at all. Nice little tangy barbecue dust on your fingers after you've had it. Just so good. So good. Shout out to whoever came up with the tangy barbecue Dorito. Never thought I'd see the day. Because it was always Cool Ranch or nacho cheese. That's fun, but now we're in a day and age of creativity. All right. How wild and crazy can we get Doritos nowadays? So we got the sweet and spicy chili, which is really good. There's a spicier nacho. I had a cheddar cheese Dorito. I haven't seen that one in a long time, but that was really good. But tangy barbecue is king for me. My number 2, pizza rolls. Quick, convenient. There was a point in my life where I was making pizza roll burritos. And I say a point in my life, it was like last year. All right. It was last year. I would only eat one meal a day, and it would be pizza roll burritos. Disgusting. I know. I'm such a pig. And the sauce, even though there's pizza sauce inside of these pizza rolls, would be like blue cheese. But it's a very convenient way to get that pizza taste that we love so much. And in a compressed form. And, you have the cheese flavor, you have the triple meat, you have the regular cheese and pepperoni. A lot of variety there. And usually when we go shopping, we have a bag ready. We get like one of the big party size bags, and we take our sweet time with it. And by sweet time, I mean 3 days and go to town. Pizza rolls are good. They're really, really good. I love them. And yeah, they're my number 2. And my number 1. I don't talk about my wife's job a whole lot, but she runs a cafe here in Niagara Falls called Amy & Co. Cafe. And she put me on to this wonderful thing called a scone. Now, she makes scones a little differently. All right, they're about the size of a small slice of pizza. And I love that every single day that she does them, there's a variety of different flavors. I've had a cannoli scone. I've had a peanut butter and jelly scone. I've had a Kit Kat, a s'more, pistachio. I don't know if I said that. There's been a lot of really great flavors. Every animal cracker. I don't know if I said that. All right, I'm tired. I got to go back to work in the morning, and I'm recording the show. But the variety of flavors has been awesome, and I love getting a box and telling people about them. Maple bacon. Oh, that's my favorite one. Maple bacon. That's my favorite one. I love getting a box and then just gifting it to people, like bringing it to work and be like, hey, dig in. Have some. I love that stuff. She's very, very talented and very great at what she does. She does muffins, breakfast sandwiches, and she makes cakes. But to me, her scones are second to none. They're so good. They're so good. And I love when I get to bring home some extra ones. If she makes a flavor that I'm really excited for, I say, hey, save me one. I have no trouble getting my hands on a scone. But it's one of the best things that she has created, and very, very happy about that. So there it is, everybody. The junk food list.